Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and we're talking about 5 singing techniques that can improve your voice. These are the things that really set professional singers apart from amateur singers. This is a loaded topic, so we're breaking it up 5 parts, 1 technique per day. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of them. There's a big difference between tension and power. And oftentimes, if we have too much tension in our singing voice, it's gonna cause you to strain and it's gonna hold you back from using all of your range. There are 3 primary places where I see singers holding tension, and the first place is in the neck and shoulders. So we wanna make sure that when you're breathing, your shoulders aren't coming up like this. We wanna keep your shoulders down and relaxed. I often try to do some neck stretches before I start singing and make sure that everything is just loose and relaxed. It can also be super helpful to pace around the room or sway. When we're adding breath support for power, all of that should come from down here. And that leads me to the second place that I see tension all the time, and that is in the larynx. You can actually check to see if there's tension in your larynx by singing in front of a mirror and just watching these muscles, or by putting your fingers on either side of your larynx and then singing and seeing if you can feel those muscles tense up. Let's check together. There's actually a lot more space for our vocal folds to function freely a little bit lower down than when our larynx is creeping up in our neck. One of the best ways to lower your larynx is just by yawning. If you open your mouth wide and drop your tongue, you can see your larynx drops down and that tension gets released when you yawn. You can also practice sticking your tongue out like you would be saying "ah" for the doctor. We want to practice singing with our larynx a little bit lower if you're struggling with larynx tension. So let's go through that exact same scale, but this time with our low larynx. And the third spot that we see tension is in the tongue, and this is so common. Pretty much every singer I've ever met has tension in their tongue that is holding them back from beautiful tone and from agility and from especially their high range. And so let's check if we have tongue tension. One way to do this is by placing your thumb underneath your chin right here. So when you swallow, you probably will feel your tongue push against your thumb, and that's the tension that we want to avoid while we're singing. So let's sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star together and check to see if you have tongue tension. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So if you noticed that, yes, you can feel your tongue pressing into your thumb at different points of singing through that, then you probably have tongue tension. Don't worry, most singers do, so I'm going to show you an exercise on how to relieve it. Now remember, your tongue is a muscle, so just like any other muscle in your body, if you had back tension, that wouldn't completely go away just from stretching it one time. So make sure that you stretch your tongue every single time that you sing in order to slowly release this huge muscle over time. For this exercise, you're going to need some sort of napkin or a clean cloth. I just have a paper towel here. We're going to grab our tongue and pull it out. And I want you to really notice, are there any points when your tongue tries to pull back out of your hand? Because if this is happening, then you definitely have tongue tension. All right, we've dived into how tension can really hold you back from having a beautiful tone. Make sure you subscribe and visit my channel where you can see all of the parts to this series and many other vocal coaching videos. I'm Karen Claypool from KClay Music. Thank you so much for being here.